Hey guys, I got a torque converter, like I stated in my last video, from an individual off of Facebook. What I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be cleaning it up and pointing out some things that this torque converter has problems with that none of my other torque converters had. So I'm going to be troubleshooting some of the problems that this torque converter has and pointing things out to you in this video. Okay, well, I started taking this torque converter apart, and I've got some of the other parts in here, the clamshell piece in here. I have this piece that goes on the engine, and I wanted to point out that when I got it, this bronze ring that goes around here doesn't quite fit. Well, it does fit, it's just that it's been squeezed, and it's been gummed up pretty bad. I don't know if this camera can pick it up, but I'm going to have to take my wire wheel to all this and get some of this stuff off. And this ring's been bent, so squished. I really don't want to take the chance of trying to bend it back into place and then using the same one, so I'll have to get another one of these. Something else I noticed when I went to take it apart, this piece right here, you guys have seen these, and it slides inside of there. This is the piece that goes onto the shaft of the engine. If this doesn't slide freely, and there's too much gunk in there, then what can happen is that as your weights expand, this can seize up once it gets hot. If there's oil and grease and dirt and stuff like that, it thickens up, and this won't slide on that, causing your driver to expand very good. So I'm going to have to clean that off really well. Clean the inside of there and clean this really well. And I'm going to be using just some simple carburetor cleaner from Walmart. Another thing is that when I took the weights apart, took the weights out of there, see how these springs are? These springs, if you ever take your torque converter apart to clean it and your springs look like this, they're shot. These springs are shot. So we'll have to get online and find some place where I can get more springs. And looks like the paint has all, well, they're blue. The ends are blue here, so I'm going to have to look up and see what the rating is on these springs and see if I can get some replacements. But if you ever take your torque converter apart and your springs here, they should expand out straight. A little bit of a kink is probably okay, just slightly. But if they look like this, yeah, they're shot. This is not safe right here. So I'm going to have to get some more of those. So, yeah, I'm going to clean this thing up really well. See how this looks. See all that rust that's on there? Yeah. Okay, I wire wheeled those all down and everything. I'm cleaning out the inside here that this slides into. And what I'm going to be using here, now you can use a regular toothbrush, an old toothbrush. What I'm using here is a wood brush with brass or bronze, I don't know what they are, but they're brass bristles to get the corrosion and the crud out of the little valleys here. So getting shiny in there. Yep. Okay. There we go. That's how they should operate. Alright, like that. Boing, 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 boing. Ooh. That's kind of turning me on. Ooh. Squeaky clean. Now that I got the grit off, yeah, that still ain't gonna work. Oh, shit. Alright, well maybe it will work. Ha! I don't know. Alright. Now for this piece. Yo, icky. Alright. Well, yeah, she's pretty shiny. Yeah, took the wire wheel to that too. Sometimes these won't fit right and you have to get the burrs off. Yeah, I'll have to put a little file in there and get off some of these burrs, or just get a piece of sandpaper and go on the inside here, so that way this fits a little bit better, because it's not, looks like it might have been put on crooked at some time. You see, sometimes if somebody's not paying attention to what they're doing, they'll just stick it on like that. You know, they'll just slide this on the shaft and then put the whole thing on and not pay attention, stick the bolt in, and these corners will press into the steel, press into this plate, and make it so that way you can't, you know, you won't be able to put it in the right way. It fits pretty decent now, but you got flat here, and sometimes people don't pay attention and they'll just put the dang thing on and tighten it on, and that messes it up a little bit. And oh, yeah, that's not good. Put a little sandpaper in there and get some of those burrs out of there. Looks like that's what somebody did. Now it's time to clean up these weights. Yeesh, stuff's just flaking off of them. Wow, it's definitely been used a lot. Alright, see how clean I can get this stuff. Don't know if you notice the difference in the camera. Or this is before and after. Yeah. I wish I had some pipe cleaner so I could get inside there and do that, but I don't. So I'm gonna have to make do. When you clean the weights, you want to make sure that you clean these slides pretty good, these bars. And if you have pipe cleaners, clean the inside of those too, because these, if there's gunk inside of here, then it is just going to transfer right back over to the sliding rod. But there should be enough play that it's not that big of a deal. Now, I got these done. I'm going to have to get online and see where I can find these at. I'm not even going to bother cleaning these things up. I'll still keep them because I can probably use them on something else around here. And not any torque converters. But yeah. So this looks like this is going to work just fine. Maybe I might not have to buy another one of these. It's nice and shiny. That's pretty decent. I'll stick the weights in there. And that's what they do inside there. They spread apart like that when it's spinning, and it also causes the clamshell pieces to spread apart also like that, because this angle and this angle they right up like that. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So, oh, and remember, when putting them back together, this is the area that the belt rides on, and you'll see how this is more the flatter side and this is the more angled side. The flatter side goes towards the belt, goes towards the engine. This angle on the outside of the driver is the more angled part of the weight. There we go. Yee. Cool. Well guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I hope this video was helpful. Showed you guys some problems with this torque converter. I haven't mess with the driven. I'm gonna have to take this thing apart, take off the snap ring, slide it all apart. But this looks like it's pretty decent already. I mean, other than taking my wire wheel along these surfaces in here, I'll probably do that. And it looks like it's already been taken apart. Nope, it hasn't. Yeah, it hasn't been. So